Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Psycho Gold Videos. I'm Psycho Gold. This is a YouTube video. What more needs to be said? Today in Psycho Gold Video Land, we are going to be trying to watch a new series. Because we can't watch any of the ones that have already started. Today we're going to be watching Overlord! Yay! Because it's a series that everybody keeps telling me that is really good. Apologies that I keep hearing a slight metallic ting. I think it's the room. But yeah, anyway, people keep telling me that Overlord is really good and that I'd enjoy it, and I've looked at it. I like the premise, so I'm going to give it a go and see what I think about it. I don't know how much I'm going to edit the video. I might edit it a little less than I normally do. It just depends what happens in the episode. I'm going to give it a go. And fingers crossed that this all goes smoothly. And yeah, without further ado, let's check out episode 1 of Overlord. A DMMO RPG. So it's Yggdrasil. So it's a VR MMO then. Unusual. I like the little jab at MMOs there. 12 years isn't a bad run though. Oh, hello. Oh, it's a sort of 3D anime. I didn't realise that. Or just certain scenes. I'll find out in a minute. I like the character designs. Or these particular characters. It does genuinely look like an MMO. Hey, we got our mage. Rogue. Tank stroke DPS. Yep. I'm liking this. See, I'd play this. Make this into a real thing. He looks like a... Oh, what were they called? Oh, well, it doesn't matter. He looks like another character I can't think of. Oh, hello. I take it these are other players. I was going to say it's a final boss, but no. The other characters look... Oh. Well, they didn't last long. Yeah, that's not creepy at all. Yeah, so I really enjoyed that intro sequence. I quite like that theme song. I think it's very catchy. I deliberately skipped it though, just in case that was the problem with the last video I tried to upload. So yeah, let's carry on. It was fun. It was really fun. Oh. I know that feeling. I can't play MMOs anymore. Ah, this is heartbreaking, man. As someone who's been in MMOs that have died, and, you know, especially being in guilds that have just kind of fallen apart but never actually ended, if that makes sense. It's like, sigh. Oh, it looks like there was a lot of members in that guild at some point, but thing is it's like this MMO is set in the past, even though it's set in the future. Because in reality, you just have a forum that you'd all go and talk to. But, you know, not everybody does that, I get it. That thing looks weird being in 3D. Aww.
守ってもらっていたけど
Oh, fair enough, so it's one of those sorts of MMOs. I think there is a game that's vaguely like that. Oh, I can't remember what it is though. But yeah, I do vaguely remember that being an MMO where you could set things up and other players had to try and get through it. Whoa. So... oh, this must be the throne room that he was just talking about for being guarded. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh. Another NPC, I'm guessing. They've got less life to them than the actual NPCs of MMOs. For someone who is like... fair enough. For someone who brain doesn't want to function, who's living in this MMO, it is surprising that he seems to be struggling to remember the commands of how to use an NPC. But then I suppose if no player ever made it that far, he didn't need to. Oh, that's a cool idea. See, this is the thing with MMOs. This is what they want it to be like, but they never are. No one ever takes it this seriously, for starters. And they never put decent enough things into it to make it happen. And I already know that this isn't going to shut down, but I'm curious to see what happens next. Oh! Oh! Okay, this isn't quite what I thought it was. It's not an MMO anymore. It will be as soon as he can figure out the hell's going on. Why wouldn't it? Or is it really a bad MMO? He's not quick on this, is he? Oh, I'm liking this already, though. Can't use his console. Well, I'm guessing that's because this isn't a game anymore, somehow. He looks so serious. I like the difference in the voice between his internal dialogue and him speaking out loud. He actually sounds more like what he should. Why? I'm not convinced that's what... She has a pulse. He... See, this is where the point where if someone who's never watched anime comes in the room, this is when they always come in the room. Like, what am I watching? This imaginary world became real. Yep, I'd agree with you that. Oh, it's not quite with it yet. Oh dear. It's a He hasn't thought this through. He's a skeleton, so he hasn't exactly given himself the best avatar to have a girlfriend. Well, it could have been worse. She could have left her as she was, and she'd have just been nothing but a pain in the ass. Unless, of course, that piece of code is going to suddenly come back. He's very chill about this. Oh, hello, new setting. The 6th floor amphitheater. Ugh, she looks weird. Or it looks weird. Oh, also very small. What? Is she shy or something? Ah, sisters, so. Guardians of this floor. They're so intimidating. Oh, their eyes are the other way around. Indeed it is, my friends. Oh, so it's like the most OP legendary weapon you can get. Oh, hello. Oh, okay. So somehow he just knows all of that. Oh. Yes. Yes, he does. I like the way the lizards are protecting the elves. Oh, hello. It's not exactly what you want from a guard, is it? Someone that runs away from a fight every time, every chance they get. Yeah, but if the world has now come alive like they're real, doesn't that mean that there's a chance that if they die, they die? Yay! That's better. She is quite useful. I'm not quite sure how they think they're going to beat her, though. It's weird that it can still even work if something's happened to the world to somehow make it real. What's the problem, Dark? There's a lot more exposition in this than I thought there would be, which isn't a problem. I'm quite intrigued by the storyline. Oh, well, the fire thing wasn't much effort for them. Okay. That staff is, everything, it seems. Well, to be fair, that shouldn't be difficult. Ah, max level. I like the fact that he hasn't even realized whether or not he can. Yeah, exactly. Why would you go back even if you could? Unless you have connections, obviously. He has a very deep voice. Oh, okay, so they're both the Guardian. The 7th floor. Looks like a vampire. So where are the other two then? That's the end, isn't it? Well. Oh, I don't know what my computer's doing. 2 seconds. There we go. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was episode 1 of Overlord. That's, I didn't realize that he was, like, trapped in the world before I watched it. I knew that he was, like, in an MMO world, but that makes it slightly different. And it makes a bit more sense because I was confused about exactly what the series was. I didn't realize that it starts as an MMO and then turns into a real world, for a better way of putting it. So I'm very excited for the next episode. Not gonna lie, I'm a pretty big gamer, and I used to play lots of MMOs. I still would if I had more free time, and if the people I used to play them with were still around. I can relate to that episode quite a lot, but I don't know, man. The idea of being able to live inside a fantasy or a sci-fi universe, it sounds good on paper, but a bit like editing the code for that NPC to be in love with him. It sounds good, but the reality when it starts happening is, would you actually want it after a while, you know? But at the same time, it does have a point. If you have no connections and there's no reasons and you just go into work every day and you have no friends, why wouldn't you? Anyway guys, that's going to wrap it up for this episode. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and that would be amazing. If you'd like to leave a comment below letting me know what you thought about this episode of Overlord when you first watched it, then please do let me know. I would love to hear your opinions on this series, and as always, if you have anime or things for me to check out or react to, please also drop them in the comments below. All that remains for me to do is to say that I will see you in my next video. Psycho Gold, out.